Now let's turn to being healthy in 2017, which is probably on a lot of people's resolution list.
We got some help from a nutrition advisor and heard from someone who is already on his way to a healthier life.
Are you one of the many that made a resolution to get in better health for the new year? Well, Dr. Mike Roussell, nutrition advisor for Men's Health magazine, joins us, along with success story Monte Morris, to show us how simple changes in your lifestyle can make that resolution a reality. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Morning.
Morning. Now, doctor, let's start out. What we want to kind of find out is what are some simple things we can do kind of every day to kind of lead to that lifestyle that we're looking for?
Yeah, so the good news is everything you need to do is really simple. You don't need to make it complicated. But it all starts with making that decision to move from inaction to action, to being that major player in your own personal health and wellness. So, I have Monte here with me, and Monte's a huge inspiration to me due to his transformation. He lost over 50 pounds and totally transformed his life, and it all came from after he had, a pretty scary interaction with his physician and made that decision to take action with his own health and wellness.
Well, Monte, let's hear some more of your story.
Okay, well, I was feeling really low energy and lethargic, just generally speaking, and just wasn't feeling really well. So I went to the doctor for a checkup, and I was told that I had stage 2 hypertension, and I was also pretty overweight. So the hypertension was not too far off from a heart attack. And at 36, that was pretty scary for me. And so I sort of sprung into action and went home and cleared out my kitchen of all the bad stuff and started to bring some good stuff into the kitchen from there. And I also started up a new regimen of exercise. I started to run. I started slow, but I started to run, and just started to feel better almost instantly.
Well, we're so happy that you made those changes. And doctor, we're talking about maybe making some changes, including maybe some swap outs that we can do in our life. What are some of those?
Yeah, so the first place to start is swapping out big meals for smaller, more moderately sized portion meals, and then adding in what I like to call smart snacks. So Monte used to eat a lot of fast food, a lot of these big calorie-dense meals, and he swapped those out for smaller, more fruit and vegetable protein-based meals, and then he added in snacks. And the key with snacks, to make them smart snacks, is to make sure they contain fiber, fat, and protein. And these are 3 key nutrition components that help improve fullness so that you're not really hungry when the next meal comes around, and making you less likely to overeat.
Well, that makes complete sense and something easy that we can do. Do you guys have any tips for us before I let you go?
Yeah, so I think one other thing that Monte did that was a big swap was he stopped drinking calories. So he used to be a big beer drinker, and he swapped that out for exercise and water, and that was a really big thing to transform and drive his transformation.
Yeah, I would say that, and the snacking between meals and keeping my appetite to a minimum was really the key.
Is there anywhere we can maybe go online to get some more information and some other ideas?
Yeah, so more information like the tips that we've been talking about today, or more recipes, you can go to my website, which is mikeroussell.com. I've also written a new book with Men's Health called The Meta-Shred Diet. And if people have questions and want to interact with me on social media, Twitter or Instagram, it's also Mike Roussell.
Gentlemen, again, thank you so much for this information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend, we'll be right back.